How to swap the pads on your JETSURF board. Hi, I'm Rui from JETSURF, and today I'm going to show you how to swap the pads over from regular to goofy or goofy to regular if you want your friends to use your board, or if you've got one board in your family and one of your kids rides goofy and you ride regular. So first of all, when your board turns up, it will turn up either regular or goofy. This one is set up regular at the moment, but I'm going to turn the board bindings round so they fit goofy. So to start with, we need 4mm Allen key screwdriver. We're going to take these small bolts out on the board that are supplied just to cover up the holes, stop them getting full up with sand and rubbish. So whip all these off. I tend to find there's quite a good place to put bolts and stuff when you're not doing anything. Okay, so for the pads we need a slightly bigger Allen key. It's a 5mm Allen key. So you've got your pad with like that, with your 4 bolts sticking out the bottom. Put that there for the minute. Take this last one out. Now obviously because you're turning round, you're changing your feet over. So this binding will not go the other way round, it's the wrong way round. So this binding then becomes this binding. This will go on this way round. So be very careful lining up your screws on the board and just tighten them up very loosely to begin with, making sure you don't cross thread the bolts. It's very easy to do, especially if you're using an electric screwdriver or something like that rather than a hand Allen key. That's it, so that one's in there. So just nip them up until they're tight enough. One thing you will notice if the bolts ever fall out is you have 2 length bolts. The front bolt is slightly longer than the back bolt. That's because you have the addition of the strap going underneath where the bolt fits to the board. So just make sure you've got the right bolts in the right holes. This one will go over this side of the board. And again, same thing. Line the first hole up loosely, drop the other one in. Sometimes I find it easier to turn the screw backwards a couple of turns first so it locates in the hole, make it easier not to cross thread it. It can be a bit fiddly. So that's it. So now we've changed our bindings over from regular to goofy. These screws can go back in the holes if you want to stop any sand or rubbish going in the holes like that. And that's it. That's how to change your bindings over from regular to goofy or goofy to regular.